What's going on, guys? Jimmy Mahalik back with a second stimulus check update today for you guys. In this video, I want to give you a complete rundown of what has already happened for second stimulus check updates and what's currently going on right now. This is going to give you guys a recap or a summary of all the second stimulus check updates that has recently happened. So this is going to be a really good video, guys, so make sure you stay tuned. You're going to get all the details here in just a few minutes. But first, if you guys are new here to this channel, make sure you click the subscribe button down below. It's completely free to do so. This way you won't miss out on second stimulus check update videos coming out. And also on this channel, I do videos about personal finance and how to make money from home. Okay, so here's what we know about the second stimulus package. The House recently passed, about 2 weeks ago, a $3 trillion second stimulus package, which includes a $1,200 per person stimulus check. Now, the Democrats control the House of Representatives, and that is who has passed this bill. That's very important, and I'm going to tell you why here in just a minute. But not only in this bill is just the $1,200 stimulus check for Americans, but the Democrats included a whole laundry list of items that they want in this bill that is not just a stimulus package for Americans. And because of that, Republicans hate it. Republicans don't want to pass an entire list of what the Democrats want. And at first, there was actually even a couple Republicans saying that the bill was dead on arrival and that they didn't even want to consider this because of all those extra things that the Democrats put in the bill besides the stimulus package, which we all know that Americans need right now. So Republicans' initial reaction is, we're not going to pass this bill. Now that has changed recently. The Republicans are not only just saying that they want to negotiate on this bill before they pass a second stimulus check, but now some Republicans are actually speaking out and saying that they want to speed up the process of negotiating on this bill so that they can get a second stimulus check out to Americans. With several Republican senators coming out with statements such as this one that says, we must not wait, we should act now, saying it on the Senate floor in front of other Republicans. So Republicans are actually starting to change their tune, and they're not just standing strong and holding their ground versus Democrats. Now they're actually coming out and saying that we need to speed up this process, and they're actually coming out and saying that they do want to pass a second stimulus check. And even Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell, who is basically the leader of the Republicans in the Senate, has recently come out and said that we will probably have to pass another stimulus bill. And even in recent news, President Trump has said the same similar things, that we likely will need a second stimulus check. So what is the timeline on this? Well, the Republicans should have voted on this before they went on a 4-day break for Memorial Day. And even some Senate Republicans were saying now is not the time for the Senate to go home, that they needed to vote on this immediately right away without going home and going on break. Well, the Senate went on break anyways, and we basically missed a whole week of nothing happening. So what we likely will see is that the Senate is going to vote on the HEROES bill that has already passed the House and will give all Americans an extra $1,200 stimulus check. So hopefully the Republicans will vote on that within the next week, and we will see what happens. Now, if they need to negotiate on it, then we will have to see them draw up a bill, negotiate on it, pass it, and send it over to the House, where the Democrats will either pass it or also negotiate back on it again. Now, Democrats want a second stimulus package, and Republicans are now saying that they do too, that we just need to find the right terms on which to pass this package. So I think it's very likely that we are going to see a second stimulus check very soon. The question is it going to be the $1,200 stimulus check like we seen the first time, which is also in the HEROES Act that passed the House? Or are we going to see something a little bit more, such as the $2,000 bill that has been passed around in a couple different forms? This is a $2,000 per month per person bill. This bill has also been gaining traction. So you guys can let me know down below in the comments, would you rather have a one-time $1,200 extra stimulus check, Or would you rather have $2,000 per month? The last I seen on that bill, it was for 6 months. So $2,000 per person for 6 months. Now, it's not just as easy as print free money because a lot of people don't want this second stimulus check. A lot of Republicans, really. And what I should say is that they want Americans to go back to work. In fact, if you watched my last video, you'll know about the $450 back to work bonus that has been proposed by Republicans. And what this bill will do is a $450 a week bonus for individuals returning to work, meaning that they'll receive their wages plus a $450 per week bonus. I have more details in that video about that proposed bill. I'll link to that at the end of this video. Now, that back to work bonus or a second stimulus check are going to be both very important because the extra $600 per week that unemployment is giving from the federal government to Americans is going to end on July 31st. So about 2 months or even less from now, we're going to see that extra $600 per person stimulus go away. Republicans have said they do not at all costs want to pass that. So that extra perk is going to be going away most likely at the end of July. And the reason Republicans want to get rid of that is because they want people to go back to work. They want to reopen the economy. That is basically the Republican stance. And I agree with that. I want people to go back to work. I want to open up the economy and get back to normal. But then on the other side, we also have the risk of the virus spreading. So you kind of can't do both. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on that. So where do we go from here? Well, the Republicans are going to be negotiating with the Democrats on this HERO bill that has already passed here, probably within the next week. So make sure you guys are subscribed. I have daily videos coming out about the stimulus check. This is very important news right now. So if you can, share this video on Facebook so other people that are in need and looking for this information can find my video. It also really helps my channel. Also, if you can, hit the like button down below and leave a comment. Let us know what you're thinking about the second stimulus package and if you're for it or against it and how much you want from it. So over here, I will link some of my other second stimulus check videos, including that $450 per week stimulus. And over here, I'll link a playlist that teaches you how to sell on Amazon. I have students that have replaced their entire 9-to-5 income by selling one product on Amazon. So you can watch that next, and I will see you in the next video.